I see no changes. I wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor and even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. Cops give about a Negro. Pull a trigger, kill a nigga, he's a hero. Rest in peace to Sonya Massey. Don't quote me.
Real serious things going on in the world. But before we get to that, I just want to introduce everybody on the pod today. Of course, he's a brother with the quotes every single time. My man, Last MJ.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Back again. We got my man, Rain. Rain, do I call you Rain 910 or Rain?
It's just Rain. Rain 910 is for search purposes.
I got you. Yo.
But this is Rain.
The first time I ever saw your name, I was like, yo, this reminds me of AIM Instant Messenger. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's where it came from.
Did you have Rain 910 on AIM?
Yes, I did.
That's crazy, yo.
I have Rain 910 on AIM, yes. And
You had a
MySpace
sidekick,
and
huh?
Facebook and everything. It's always been Rain 910. Rain 910.
Then we got my brother, Punchline Champion.
P to the third letter.
PC.
Third.
Mr. Jiggly Hat in the building, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then
My shits don't move. What Shorty said, my head, it don't move.
and then from the Sorry Not Sorry podcast, my God, man. We wanted them back ever since that first episode. You were part of some of our first viral, well, you definitely were part of our first viral moments.
Yes, sir.
Moments. You know what I'm saying? Our God, Lord Owen.
Salute,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? So, and of course, I go by Drect. I'm your host. I just sit here while they argue every week. But to switch it up, I think yesterday morning we all woke up feeling some type of way, because Sonya Massey was shot and killed in her own kitchen for picking up a boiling pot of water after she called the police herself for help.
After they told her to get the water.
Absolutely.
And it,
Started backing up. She's like, what you backing up for? He's like, you got that boiling pot of water.
And she felt it.
That's
You know what I'm saying? She
Yeah.
said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Before, that she felt it. But it was crazy because she answered the door and said, don't hurt me.
That's
And
crazy.
they said, why would we hurt you? You called us.
yo, when it hurts my heart when I'm having a general conversation with people not of our culture, and I don't even necessarily mean white people, you know what I'm saying? I mean people who might not be hip hop culture and talk about the things we talk about on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying? People from other races, you know what I mean? And sometimes I'll be like, you know, we do live in a racist country, right? It's just that all the major media outlets are in states where people frequent. So sometimes it doesn't feel like that. But we all know from living in Georgia, you drive 40, 50 minutes in the wrong direction,
It could be uncomfortable.
you're going to see mad Confederate flags and be like, where am I at?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And as evidenced by the orange man that became our president, you know what I'm saying? I remember I was sitting in my boy's living room when he became president, and he's like, oh my God, how could this happen? I didn't, like, he was having a meltdown about it. And I was like, yo, look where we're at, bro. Like, do you know anybody that lives in North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho? And I'm not saying all these places are racist. I'm just saying we haven't been there. There's no media outlets there. We don't know any celebrities from there. If they are, they didn't shout it out loud enough for me to know they're from there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, there's a lot of land in the United States specifically that we don't see on TV every day. So who knows what the mindset is in those communities. So I'm like, yo, like the country was built on the back of racism, and it has lingering effects still in 2024. And I'll say this last thing before y'all really get into it. It's Rain, when you brought up how she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You know what that moment was to me? I was like, yo, I feel like she's speaking directly to a demon.
Absolutely.
Like
She was.
some alarm went off
Well, I mean,
in her spirit.
It was a
that
few
caused
things
her to
that
say
happened. One, when he came to the door, she said, don't hurt me, right? And as you see, As he was asking for her ID and paperwork, she's like, "Can you pass me that Bible?" And then when she went to go get the water, when she was told to go get the water or whatever, it was once again, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." She felt it. You know what I'm saying? You know when you're in the presence of a demon, you know when the energy isn't right. You know, we've all walked in a room and be like, "Yo, the vibe ain't right." What's the vibe? It's the vibrations. It's the reality. It's a real thing. You can feel it. You can feel people's energy. You can feel people's intentions. And she felt it. She knows she wasn't around the right people. You know, and she tried to create some space. And for her to duck down and they still fire at her and then still try to justify it in real time.
Oh, my God.
Like, oh, she had that hot water. Look,
She
the
started
water
coming
reached
at
us.
me. Oh, man. He was,
Like, yo, you're a sucker,
tripping.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know how many, you know how many, I don't even want to make a joke out of it or even play around, but I done had arguments with women. They come at me with hot water or iron or something hot. Like, yo, I'm getting out the way.
Right.
first. I'm not
You're
shooting.
a professional.
Right.
I've never thought to grab my gun off the table and shoot at somebody,
Yeah.
at a woman for,
But that's the thing, is they not.
right.
They not a
Professional.
professional.
They're not
Yeah.
professional. They're not trained to handle those type of situations, and they're bloodthirsty. They want to kill somebody. You got a gun, you got a badge, you got some type of authority. You want to get off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was sick, man.
How does your life go after you take a life and then
In that manner.
But no,
in that
you
manner.
leave from the academy, you withdraw, you resign?
Well, he was charged with murder, correct?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
you
got
are?
charged,
Yeah, so that's
got
the
him.
one thing that happened. When did this happen though? Because I know we're just
That's a great
saying it.
question.
July 6th this year. This year. Right.
See, I thought it happened the night before we all saw it.
No.
I was like, how did they get the body cam footage out this
No.
fast?
So it happened July 6th, and for him to be charged for murder that fast, they definitely understood this was gonna
Yeah.
go crazy.
Yeah.
Yo,
But that doesn't mean he's guilty.
he said
found
that
guilty.
bitch
He
was
charged
crazy
with
right
murder.
after he
Yes,
shot her.
bro.
Yeah, he was like, yo, she tried to come at me like with a bowl of water, like, yo, she's crazy. And then he turned on his body cam right after the shooting. He turned it on. It was just like,
Cause he asked the other officer, like, she tried to come at us, didn't he? He was like, bro, I'm recording. So basically,
he's like, bro, like, I
his
can't
response is-
lie for you.
Yeah, like
Yeah, you- I-
everything is on here, bro. I
Right.
can't.
You incriminate yourself right
Yeah,
now, trying
yeah.
to get me to coerce
Yo,
me.
my thing too is like, with all the training in the world, it's like, how you don't, even if you felt like how you don't reach for that fucking taser?
the
bro?
taser.
Yo,
Like,
it's
why that shit don't, they never grab that motherfucker.
They never
bro.
grabbed that, but even in that situation, a taser would have been excessive.
It would have,
Like, just
but it's
move out
at
the
least she
way,
ain't.
like-
At least she ain't dead in that
Right.
situation though.
Correct.
Right.
Taser
Correct.
would have been nasty because she would have dropped a pot of water on her.
Yeah.
Like, just move out the way.
And he shot her in the face.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like you.
Yeah, because he was like, I'm
took
gonna
a kill
call
shot.
an ambulance, and he was
shot
like,
the
nah,
kill
it's a
instead- he
headshot.
shoot
And I
the
was like,
injured.
yo, you, an old lady, like, and he was jacked. He was tall. He was big.
I don't know. She wasn't that old. She wasn't that old.
But I'm saying
I
he
saw a
was
picture of her.
like,
They
he
told her
about
put the pot
6'3",
down. She
6'4".
put it down.
Yeah, she said, I'm sorry.
Right. It was all the threat was already neutralized
yeah.
before you even took a shot.
Yeah, like
Yo, listen,
he done.
That was weak, man.
It was.
That was weak.
You
That
know,
was weak.
The part that you said is the part that like really hurt me the most because I'm like, remember what I said? I felt like something in her was speaking to a demon, and it's like she snapped right out of that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And she realized exactly what was about to happen. That's crazy. So
That was hard. That was difficult to watch, and I just hope like moving forward, we gotta just take it a little more serious, man. Like our own people, like man, like what was the initial call about?
That's a great
It was like
question.
an intruder or something. What
Yeah,
happened?
B&E. She felt like somebody was breaking in.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. We gotta understand when we dealing with each other and we dealing with our own communities. We gotta understand, man. We don't have nobody to call on. There is nobody to call on, man. So like, we gotta like take care of each other, man. I know it sounds cliche. I know it might sound corny to some of y'all, but take care of the people that's around you. Your neighbor, man. Treat your neighbor how you want to be treated. Because when it all goes downhill, we don't have nobody to make a phone call to that's gonna actually come help us. You know what I'm saying? Like we're in our own country, man. We at war in our own country. And it's real, like
With everybody.
with everybody,
Each
man.
other,
Like with each other, like it's
other
nasty.
races.
It's just nasty. Like we hate each other. We like as being a black woman or a black man in America, I have to worry about the guys at the store doing something to me. I have to worry about women the woman that I'm sleeping with feeling like niggas ain't You know what I'm saying? I gotta worry about the cops. I have to worry about if my friends are they jealous of what I have going on. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. It's
and then you gotta worry about if you do the right thing and advance too fast, and somebody don't like you advancing that fast.
Or even if I'm in trouble and I decide to call the police, are they gonna come in here and kill me before they see what the problem is? Dang. Like, so at what point, you know what I'm saying, where do we supposed to feel safe, or in what circumstance or situation do we feel safe at? Come on, man. At some point, we got to just take it upon ourselves and just treat each other better, man. And just.
I'm not going to lie. Anytime I get pulled over by a cop, heart racing like a motherfucker. Don't get me wrong. But I can say, when I roll that window down, if he black, it's like a sigh of relief. Even though I still don't know what type of person he is, but if he's black,
man, I got pulled over.
I
got pulled over.
Say the word.
I was about to say the same thing.
Bro, I'm totally fine with it. I never had to worry about him killing me. Like, I'm sorry, I ain't never really seen like no black.
Well, Ice Cube
bro.
Black men showing up for the white cop. Sometimes maybe the black, the white.
That's if he's accompanied by another cop. I'm talking about. If I'm
but they hate my gums because they black. Sometimes a black man just be on that, dog. Like, that's just what
I got pulled over recently by a cop. I was speeding. I was doing.
You're super speeding?
I was super speeding.
Oh man.
Right.
Super
so I get
tickets.
You know what I'm saying? So I get pulled over.
You couldn't have been in the A. You had to be on the outskirts to be super speeding around here.
I was on the highway.
Yeah, okay. That's
flying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I get pulled over and I got my firearm on me. You know what I'm saying? So I took my firearm off. I placed it on the dash. I cut all the lights on. I rolled the windows down. And I still didn't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he got to the car, I'm like, listen, officer, white cop. I'm like, officer, for your safety and mine, my firearm has been placed on the dash. And he was just like, just don't reach for it. Like, he was cool. And I'm like,
that's fire.
I'm still nervous, so I didn't move the whole time. Because it's like, yo, can I die tonight? You know what I'm saying? And he gave me a ticket and was like, go ahead. But I'm like, it's never a time where I feel comfortable just maneuvering.
You know what's crazy
I
too?
went to the liquor store. I'm on the phone with bro. I'm like, I'm about to put the liquor store. I'm like, yo, it's like 8 niggas out here. I'm trying to walk in. I'm like, damn, I don't even know if I want to go in. So it's like, where do we feel comfortable at? Where do I feel comfortable at? And I'm like, well, I got my gun on me, but like, the fact I gotta think about that.
Word.
I gotta think about being strapped to just go get a liquor to come to the pod.
Yeah.
What you about to say?
I was gonna say, what's so crazy is the police interaction thing is such a specific experience in America that like I can't say that when it happens, even me as a white man, that I feel like, oh fuck, I might die. I don't think that thought. And I'm gonna be real about that. But to your point, I do get the shakes, or I do be trying, because the experience in general is so invasive. Like it's just the way we have it structured. It's just not a comfortable experience. And before you know it, they're taking your ID. A second one comes. They come to the pass. I've drove through Lenox parking lot one time. Just, that's like probably 10 years ago. I'm early 20s at the time. I'm blasting music, windows down. I want to be heard. And a cop heard me blasting the music. It was a female officer. And when she came to my window, she came to the window with her weapon drawn.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and so it's just like the way the whole shit is set up, let alone if you're a person of color. You know what I'm saying? It's like the whole shit is just... I'm the same way, bro. Like, I'll be on the phone with someone, I'll look in my rear view, I see 12 behind me, I'll stop mid-sentence and be like, fuck, bro, 12 behind me, bro. I'll drop the phone on my lap, and like, he'll be like, bro, you straight? I'm not even saying nothing. And I'm white, you know what I mean? So it's like...
that could be secondhand trauma, seeing it happen with us.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So...
Like, damn, like, they do get crazy.
The whole shit needs to be rebuilt from the ground up and restructured
I feel like police officers, for one, need more extensive training and
Yep.
and understanding of the law. I feel like just like a lawyer has to go to
School.
pass the bar, it might take 8 years to pass the bar. Why is your training 6 months and you have to enforce the law?
Yeah.
Right.
You have to enforce a law that you don't even know.
I
Facts.
say this too. They also, I feel like, from what I've seen, a lot of police officers don't hold other police officers accountable.
It's a fraternity.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. That's not gonna
The
happen.
thing
That's
is,
not gonna happen.
like, I start going to like Toronto, and I noticed one thing about their cops. Their cops make way more money, and so they were explaining to me that if you pay the police officers more, they will do a better job.
Yeah, it's a controversial opinion
Yeah.
in America because everybody's talking about
Yeah.
defund the police.
Yeah, no.
But
They're
the data shows the
if
opposite.
if they're like the cops up there make 6 figures. So, and I went up there and I saw like the interaction. I saw the crowd getting rowdy with the police, and the police were like, they were like HR. They were just handling it. They were just taking the insults. They were this, and I was just like, oh, in America, they would arrest y'all for even talking
I'm not
to them
sure
like that.
paying them would be paying them more. But you should definitely reward the American cops with more
no.
money. But what should be done is there should be for your district some type of financial penalty for everyone if a mistake is made.
If a mistake
Right.
is made.
But
You know what I'm saying?
the thing with pay is
like something
the
that's
training too,
it has to affect the bunch.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like financially, you got to hit everybody's pockets. I don't know. I'm not. I would
Yeah.
have to do more research on this. But off the top of my head, I know people don't want their money played with, and I know collectively, if me and you moving around, I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta chill out because what you doing
you
could
gonna
mess
get
up.
me caught up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we gonna have to
Yeah.
figure out a smoother way to handle this. And I think that's I don't know one of
Yeah.
the solutions, but who knows?
Yeah, that's a fact.
I want to say one last thing. So, 2 years ago on New Year's, I'm with my man, shout out Prince, and his cousin, and we was just trying to find something to do for the night, right? So, getting on the highway over by East Atlanta Village, and whoop whoop pull up behind me. For people that know me, I've never been locked up. I never got nothing worse than just a ticket. You know what I'm saying? And but I have a very common name. My name is David Williams, right? Most common name in America, probably. In the world, probably. You know what I'm saying?
David Williams.
Right. So they pull me over. They're like, David Williams, step out the car. My man is looking at me like I might have something on me. What is going on? He's looking at me like, what did you do? And I'm looking at him like, chill, nothing. So I get out the car. He's like, I'm gonna talk to you, but I gotta put you in handcuffs first. And they was playing good cop, bad cop. I never told you this.
Nah.
They was playing good cop, bad cop with me. And so they got my man sitting on the outside. You know what I'm saying? I think his cousin was still in the car. They got me handcuffed and sitting on the back of my car. And he's like, listen, apparently you shot somebody in Georgia and fled to Florida. And I just gotta run everything and make sure that it's not you. And I'm like, I mean, I'm sure you pulled up enough about me already to know that it's not me. You know what I'm saying? And so my man is like, it's like, yo, he's kind of tripping. And I'm like, yo, chill. I didn't do nothing. And the cop is like, clutches, and he's like, I didn't say you didn't do nothing. And I'm like, oh my God, here we go, bro.
right.
And his partner was kind of like, no. Like it's okay. Just let him look it up. And I'm like, I'm not even being aggressive.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's okay?
They on edge.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I didn't say nothing. Like I was real passive in the situation. Dude makes me wait like 20 minutes and he's like, you can go. I should give you a warning.
For what? Being black in America?
And I told
Yeah.
my man, I was like,
Yeah.
I told you it
That's a
wasn't me.
crime.
And the
That's
dude
a
was kind of like what? Like, and his partner was like, no. And I was just like, that's so crazy
Shout out
how
to his
fast it
partner.
can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
law-abiding citizen just chilling. It just make me feel like,
Yeah, it's happened to me before.
you know what I'm saying? Why do I even pull over? Skirt.
Bro, it's like
I don't want to risk it.
But just
you know
think
what I'm
about it.
saying?
It's like we're in jail as citizens. Like, carry your ID. You'll get locked up for not having an ID. Stop at this red light. I don't care if it's 5 a.m. There's no other cars on the road. You stop at this red light. Stop
Right.
at the stop sign.
Right.
There's a penalty for that. Like everything. Don't congregate on this corner with your friends. There's too many of y'all. It's 10 of y'all that love each other. Move.
Don't cross the street unless
Don't
it's
cross
in
the
this
street
area
unless
with
it's
the paint.
Right, some paint. Like it's like, yo, how we actually are we free?
Why is it that when your ID expires, it's no longer you?
Bruh.
With the same picture.
What?
Right.
Bro, I've gone to like pick up cigarettes from my mom before, and like my shit expired, and they're like, "Oh, I can't." Like, so I'm not 18 now.
It's not the same.
Like, I'm
person.
not
Actually
like
older.
actually older.
I'm actually older.
right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, this shit is crazy. But listen, I'm gonna tell you something. If you're a black man, black woman in America, I got some advice for you. Understand that we are behind enemy lines. If you get pulled over, comply. No different than if you're like a soldier at war in a different country. Go with it. Show them your dog tags. Fight your fight in court.
Yeah.
That's what I can say.
Live to
You know what I'm
fight
saying? Because
another
you're
day.
not gonna win on the streets playing with these
Never.
people. You know what I'm saying? Now in the situation of Sonya Massey was nothing she could have done. That was one of those situations where it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? But for people who are maybe in a more fortunate situation or more fortunate interaction with the cops, if you can, yo, here, take the ID. I'm not arguing with you. I'll argue in court. Because in court, I could scream, yell, and say whatever I want to say. You ain't going to kill me in here.
Right.
But in the streets, don't even play with them people, man. Let them have their way. This
Yeah, don't
they,
give 'em a
yeah,
reason.
don't even
Don't
give them a reason, man. Y'all can have this, man. And at some point, be ready to die for it. Don't be scared, man. You gotta be ready to die for something. I don't even feel like you a man if you haven't picked what you ready to die for.
See why I called you Tupac earlier? Everything you saying is Tupac.
Yeah,
I'm
yo,
just
but
saying.
you know what the craziest and saddest thing about that situation is? Is that I feel like it's going to be used as a tool in the presidential debate.
Of course.
So,
Because one, if it just depends on who play their piece correctly, right? Because they could charge them fast, penalize them fast, and say we did that,
right,
right?
And let's backtrack for a
That's
second.
one way.
So when Donald Trump was shot at, we didn't talk about it on the pod. It's not that we
'Cause
don't
y'all
want to get
racist.
political.
That's that.
No.
All racist.
You want to talk about Sonya, but you don't want to talk about
you don't talk about us, do you? Do you? Hell,
first too now.
hell.
And of our
You saw it on TV and didn't say nothing.
it didn't say anything, and it was one of our
It was right there in front of you.
Yeah.
You said it was fake.
How come
Hell.
race wasn't an issue then? White on orange, is that
That's
what
a
you
white person did it.
You sound wild orange
white
right
person.
now.
Orange is the new black, I thought. I didn't know.
I'm surprised he didn't use that.
Orange is the new black. Would have been crazy.
Oh, he would have got
How did he
Yeah,
come
I
up
know.
with that?
Put me on
Yo,
the
he
campaign.
gonna see
bro.
this clip go viral and be
He's
like,
a real rapper.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, the person who shot him was white too. So
Yeah, that's true.
racist. That was white on white crime like a motherfucker.
Facts.
so that happens, we don't talk about it, right? Biden drops out the race. You know what I'm saying? Well, first, the 50 Cent thing. I was like, okay, they wanted him to walk out to Mini Men after he got shot.
That's not true.
No, I'm saying people wanted him.
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
you know
Oh,
what
like
I'm saying,
people.
yeah.
All right.
No, they reached out to 50 Cent. He declined.
Great.
So, right. So
Thank
basically,
you, 50, for being.
But he did just start selling many. Did you see that? He posted that?
he starts on Mini Men t-shirts.
Yeah. He brought back like the retro mini. He posted a link on Twitter like yesterday.
as he should.
As he should.
It's fun.
As he should.
So then after that, Biden drops out the race. And I'm like, okay, we're going to have to talk about this. They announced Kamala Harris
He's running.
to mixed reaction. And the first thing I want to say is this. After they made an attempt on Trump, I was like, that's over. Nobody can beat him because of the circumstances. It was already going to be tough. Nobody can beat him because of the circumstances.
I agree.
Did you see all these like Kendrick Lamar, Kamala videos where her eating at the restaurant from the
She went to Tam's Burgers.
yeah, from the Kendrick video? And in this, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't know how I feel.
I know how I feel.
Go ahead.
My mother is Puerto Rican,
Mhm.
and let me rewind. I feel like people, if you like, how do we not say her name? Is it Kamala?
Yeah.
Kamala.
If you like Kamala's politics and you want to vote for her, great. If you want to vote for her because she's a black woman, I feel like that's silly as shit.
I do too.
My mother's Puerto Rican. And I had this line I used to tell women. I used to be like, hey, baby, you look good. You got any Puerto Rican in you?
Oh my God.
They be like, no. Do you want some in you?
Player.
Son of a bitch.
Right? I used to
That's
use
crazy.
that. Yeah. So let's be clear. She's getting dick slammed in her by a Jewish white man. She's don't vote for because she's black. There's nothing black about her household.
Going viral.
Let's be very clear.
She did used to date Montel though. Back in the day.
Montel was
That's kind of black.
Montel was
kinda
slamming
black.
dick in it. They were just slamming in her.
Yeah.
You not a black. You not like us.
He said they, well, she told the other side they wasn't like us.
Well,
She not like us.
On top of the fact that a lot of people, black and white, that don't like her is because of her past. That because she like the DA in the Bay and shit, and like she was kind of known for locking motherfuckers up for a long time. But I think that's the thing, and I think you brought up a good point about like the politics and keeping it because when you dive deeper, they all in the same. Bro, that Republican and Democrat shit, these boys party together. They go to the same events. They go to the same functions, the fundraisers. People are pro-Biden or were pro-Biden over Trump. Bro, Biden passed the Crime Act back in the day that has put more black people in prison than like anybody. You know what I mean? So it's like
with Hillary when she was pushing the whole super president.
right. So you know what I mean? It's just like the only thing I will say, the last time I voted was when Obama ran. And I'll be honest, maybe I largely did vote because he was black, and I thought it was like a revolutionary moment and like the first of something, and I thought he had an edge to him. You know what I'm saying? And I also thought his competitors, I think it was Kerry and Mitt Romney, were fucking
smoking them.
Yeah, they were trash.
He spoke better than them. He was cooler than he was.
The only positive that I derive from Trump is he has his own edge too.
I agree.
And that.
Yeah.
I felt like it was so easy to disrespect Biden, and I felt like, especially when it came to foreign policy and foreign affairs, I just couldn't see him walking in a room with anyone where they would have even remotely feared him or respected him, or he can't even finish a fucking sentence.
80 years old.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga tilt you over, homie.
So there's definitely things about Trump that rub us all the wrong way when he gets in his super brash, unapologetic delivery bag, but I like that it's like, you know it. You don't have to wonder about him.
What's happening?
Yeah, behind the scenes. It's in your face,
can't hide it.
and you can make a decision about it. You know what I'm saying?
He's less of a politician.
Right.
Me.
Right.
Like to me, like as and I put this analogy together, like as a basketball player, like I've had coaches where they be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You doing good in practice. I'm going to put you in the game. You know what I'm saying? You good. Be ready. And you get in the game.
And it be all.
You sit right here. And the game go on. Now, he talked to you good. He told you he was going to put you in. And you don't get in. And I also have had coaches that were like, yo, you doing terrible today. Like, yo, what is you doing? Like, that's why he plays more than you. And he talked to you crazy. And as soon as that buzzer going, Johnson, get in there. Like, oh. So me, I would go with the coach that talked to me crazy with some tough love or whatever he's trying to get out of me, but puts me in position for me to do what I do versus somebody that, y'all gonna be good. I'm gonna put you in, and you don't never get in, and you go back every time, and you think there's hope, but there's really not. So I don't know. That's kind of like how it is with those two. Anybody that those politicians from the Democratic side versus Trump. Trump he talk crazy, and I don't like that, and I get it, 1000%, but.
But you can't get lost in that.
You can't. There you go. And I think that but he sells that. He leans into those that wants to hear him talk crazy.
Right.
Don't get it twisted. But like the wall, remember that? Yo, I'm gonna build a wall. That wall still half abandoned from the first week they tried to build one panel.
Right.
It's still sitting there with one panel on it. So he was just talking.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, he talks crazy, but his walk ain't so crazy.
Right.
Yeah. So,
And the thing with Kamala, I haven't really seen her work. Like, I don't know I want to see what her run is.
Yeah,
what are you
what she
pushing?
stands for.
What's your agenda? What you got going on? I'm not jumping up for you right now. You know what I'm saying? Because one, like you said earlier, I believe that they all play in the same game. This shit is controlled by the money.
Facts.
Who controls the banking system controls the politics.
Facts.
That's number one. Once we understand that, then we can understand that you are You have the same agenda this person has. Y'all have different ways of going at it. Some of y'all gonna take the water right at the top. Some of y'all gonna sneak under and grab it. Y'all all got y'all different approach, right? The only for and I'm just I don't want to get too crazy up here, but the only time we are going to see a change is through revolution. It's not gonna be through voting. That's just not gonna happen. It's never happened. It's never swayed in our favor ever in history.
Right. So I got
You know what I'm saying? So
I got another story I want to tell y'all real quick, right? So it feels wild to have earned the right to vote in this country, right? And then be like, I'm not going to exercise that right.
Yeah,
Don't get me started with that argument, right? I remember when I was in high school, I was in 11th grade. I had this teacher named Mr. Lucy. Mr. Lucy was the wrestling coach, and he was like the history teacher. I think the U.S. history teacher, right? So one day in class, Mr. Lucy, we get to the day where we learn about the Electoral College and the popular vote and everything. So I got in trouble that day because I'm like, yo, you basically just told me my vote doesn't matter. And his explanation was, no, I'm not saying it doesn't matter. You should vote anyway because you earned the right to vote, right? And I say, yo, Mr. Lucy, you just said there's something called the popular vote, you know what I'm saying? And it's basically what it sounds like you're saying is it's being taken into consideration, you know what I'm saying, for the actual vote. But now you're explaining to me that certain states get more votes than other states due to the size or the popular. And I'm just like, it sounds like there's a loophole. So, which we saw with Hillary Clinton versus Trump with the popular vote, right? So anyway, I'm like, this is whack. So I basically fucked up the whole class because I made it all about that. He didn't get off what he wanted to get off, right? So he feels some type of way and he pulled me to the side like, yo, you got to relax. And I'm like, yo, this is school. This is a real question. So anyway, so I'm like,
forget about
it. Right. So I'm like, forget Mr. Lucy. I'm never voting, right? Because of him. So fast forward a little bit later in that year, I got caught in a scandal in school because remember I said he's a wrestling coach. I was after school late one day and some girls came into the locker room while I was in there, right? So the three of us walk out. You know how gyms are where you can walk out to the hallway, you can walk in the gym from the locker room. We walk in. Listen, right? So we walking into the gym.
Hey, run
right?
for your life.
So the two girls walk out, right? Mr. Lucy see him. He just happened to be coming the other way. I look at him. He look at me. I hit the 180 and go back in. I sat in there for like 45 minutes. Come to find out, they got in trouble. He never said my name, right? So I'm like,
Mr. Lucy
might be
Mr. Lucy
right?
might fuck with you.
There's more to the story. I'll save it for another day, right? But I basically didn't get in trouble, and they got suspended, right? So I graduate.
You ain't cracked though?
You ain't cracked neither.
No. I was like,
Say you ain't cracked.
yeah.
Mr. Lucy,
Nah.
Mr. Lucy
I didn't know if you really was doing something.
Mr. Lucy cracked him. Like,
No,
you
so I'm like, Mr. Lucy cool, and he was mad popular at the school
He invited
because
you back to his crib.
yo, chill.
you Mr.
He
Lucy.
was- no, but he was mad popular at the school because one kid, chill. So one kid was beating up another kid one day in the hallway, and the kid was like crazy. He started foaming at the mouth and just like bashing this other kid's head. He came, did the early MMA shit on him, and everyone, oh, Mr. Lucy's the dude. So we all rock with him. You know what I'm saying? But I felt weird because I'm like, you basically just told me vote black man because I said so, but you saved me from utter destruction.
You
right?
was holding on to that
So
voting
what-
shit.
so
But
what-
Mr.
Hold
Lucy
on.
was
So
lit,
I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
I'm about to tell you. So basically, I graduate, I go on, and I'm talking to my man Kyle. He like, yo, you heard what happened to Mr. Lucy? I said, what? He's like, he work at the Christmas tree shop now. So Christmas tree shop is a shop in Massachusetts that sell Christmas stuff all year round.
Right.
I'm like, why he work at the Christmas tree shop? So Mr. Lucy had a second job where he would like do security during like event security during concerts and stuff like that. And he would tell the kids, no, but he would tell the kids like, yo, if you want like a job on the weekends or whatever, you could come work security with me. Just hit me up and I'll talk to your parents or whatever and we'll work it out. So I'm like, so why is he working at the Christmas tree shop? He like, yo, he basically had texted this nigga's girlfriend, like after they had just graduated, he texted this girl and was like, yo, when you going to suck me off again, right? So her boyfriend seen the text, went back to the school and told on him, right? Then mad girls came out and was like, yeah, Mr. Lucy hit me too in the parking lot at the event shit outside of
Mr.
school.
Lucy was lit,
Right?
yo.
But all the girls. No, but wait, hold on. We have to talk about the age though. We have to talk about the age though, right? Right?
I'm sorry.
So Mr.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just playing. Go ahead, D-Ray.
No, but Mr. Lucy went to the Christmas tree shop instead of jail because he was only hitting 18-year-olds, right?
So they was of age.
Yeah, so he'll never be a teacher. I don't know if he's still working at the Christmas tree shop. I don't know where the hell he is. But I say this to say. No, but listen. But I say this to say that every time I think about voting, I think about Mr. Lucy, and I'd be like, man, fuck that shit. Right? But I want to say this. No, listen. No, but listen.
Freaky. This man just drove to Savannah to turn around and come back.
I got this.
He was freaky. You said
No, but listen. But, you know what I'm saying? I had this conversation, you know what I'm saying, as I started to get older. And I want to say that for everybody that's just like, man, this shit is fucked up. I don't never want to vote, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me if y'all agree, right? The president, you might be like, this shit is a sham. Why would I vote for them? I don't understand. But it's your sheriffs, your mayors, your governors. They go on to hold higher positions and higher places in office. These are the people that become presidents, vice presidents.
I feel like the local elections are far more important. To be honest.
Right. So how do you pick up a ballot and vote for everybody local and just skip over the president?
No, you mean go ahead.
You can't do that.
Yo,
You can't do that, but don't even say it. Don't even
how
say
we
it.
gonna skip over this Mr. Lucy story?
Hold on, though.
Don't even say it.
Like Mr.
Go ahead.
Lucy obviously was an elusive man because to tiptoe on statutory and to teach you guys the difference between an electoral vote and a popular vote, he obviously knew the law and knew on which way how to finesse.
But he ain't.
That's what he was teaching.
He ain't snitch. And he ain't snitch. Hey,
As long as they're 18.
and he ain't snitch on Drect because he was like, oh, he lit like me. He do without. He getting some ass too.
Yo, that bothered me for years. I'm like, yo, why he tell on me? Because he would tell on somebody quick.
But he didn't
You know
tell
what I'm
on
saying?
you.
Nah,
Was he black or white?
He was white.
All right,
But also, I'm gonna say this too.
I should have known that.
Not to say he was right, but when Biden ran, no, stop. I'm not talking about the girl shit.
Okay.
I'm talking about the shit that pissed you off in class that you couldn't let go.
Right.
So, most states normally stay what they are. Like Georgia was always a red state. When Biden ran, it was blue.
Yeah, Obama
Like
too.
that was one of the things Trump got so hung up on was saying
states.
this is saying it was rigged, and it was because Georgia was never a swing state. Georgia was always a red state. Like Republicans always took Georgia in the polls. You know what I mean? So I guess to that point though, more people that year came out on the Democrat side, and that's why Biden was able to obtain Georgia. And I think that was the first time a Democrat had ever obtained Georgia or whatever. So. It's hard to say if your shit matters or not, but you know what I'm saying?
So, at the end of the day, our advice to the good people of America is what? Do whatever you feel. Don't vote on the party, vote on the person.
Right.
Bingo.
Pay attention to the actual politics. It's politics for a reason. Whose politics do I like more? We politicking.
Yeah.
And let's be very clear. Politics as usual. That don't mean it's the truth. That don't mean it's a lie.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean it's a promise.
Yeah.
This is gonna be kept. It's basically saying, yo, I'm stepping out tonight. Shorty wanna link, and Shorty wanna link. Who gonna kick the best game? I know she ain't shit. But who gonna pop that talk that make me wanna go?
Yeah. That's it. That's
dedicate my time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So whose politics do you like more? Who game do you like
Yeah.
more?
Yeah, you're not.
It's a game.
Yeah, you're not picking a preacher. You're not picking a best friend. You're not picking a neither one of them are
It's
gonna
all
be your
talk.
moral
You
compass.
picking who got the
You're
best talk.
picking like, hey, I'm about to ride to the store. Which one of you are the best driver? Like, what's your record? What's your record? Do you drink and drive? Do you not drive? Oh, that's it. I don't care who you are, what color you are. It's about getting me to my destination.
Right.
That's how you need to think.
I know what I want.
But we don't think like that in America because there's such a undertone of like racial division here that
Yeah.
black people, we are emotionally traumatized and scarred. If a white person say the same thing a black person say, we don't like it because the white person talking to us like that. Same thing for white people.
Right, absolutely.
It's the exact same thing. So it's like, get over what people are saying and start listening to what they are actually saying instead of how they're saying or who's saying it. Forget the messenger. Just look at the message
Right.
and then make your decision based off that as much as you can. It's really hard to do that because of what we've been through. I totally get it. But as you can see, when you don't do things like that, you ended up sometimes with some of the politicians that we have.
And it's
Hold on,
okay
time
to
out.
say I don't want to pick the lesser of two evils. I don't want to pick no evil. I'm out.
Yo, so there's a video I saw it maybe I think a month ago. There's a rapper. He gotta be like 8 years old. His name is Lil RT. He's a rapper that got guns in his video. He talked the street talk. He clearly got parents around him enabling to do whatever he want to do. He recently went on one of these 20 verse 1 dating game shows on YouTube, and he was with his mom, correct? Is this the one where they was going after his mom, or this is the one where he was talking to the women himself?
He was talking to the women.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
not say women.
The girls,
They were
children.
kids.
These were children.
They were babies, man.
Okay, see, I saw the one with his mom.
Nah.
There's another one that came.
Another one where everybody's
Okay.
everybody's under 10, 11.
Sickest thing I ever seen.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yo,
was so
and
sick.
she
It
like,
was
yo,
disgusting.
yo, if Crip and Blood start fighting, which side you gonna jump in on?
How old was the little girl? You had to guess.
11 max.
Max.
Man,
Max.
I would say like 8, 9.
I would-
Yeah, I'm
8.
saying max.
I would
She's
say 8.
kind of tall, but women,
Yeah.
that's
Listen.
about it.
It was disgusting. And the man sitting there, the dark skinned dude with the braids, the wild
He
foreigner,
sure was.
he's a clown.
Yeah.
How are you seeing hosting that? Everybody, all the parents who brought their children there, y'all clowns. Y'all weak. Y'all suckers. Y'all sick people. Y'all need to be. Y'all
That's
need to
crazy.
be. Yeah, we need the whole court in the street with y'all.
That just
Like
to go
forget about
viral.
all that. We need to have whole court in the street. Cause who bring their children in there? Like what are y'all grooming them?
Absolutely.
These are adult gaming shows y'all looking at, y'all mimicking them and bringing children in here to play this game. Y'all think it's okay to have little girls stand in front of here and the boys say, yeah, she could stay or she could go? Children, they not even supposed to be playing this game. They
Is
supposed
there-
to be understanding how to
Yeah.
be kids.
Is there public outrage behind this?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I
In the
I
comments.
didn't even see it until I seen Rain
On
post
my
the
page
shit.
in the comments, people wasn't
That
with
was
it.
that was the first time I saw it though.
They wasn't with it. They wasn't with it.
Plenty
In the
on
comments.
Facebook. There's plenty on Twitter. There's
Rocking-
plenty.
yeah,
public
they ain't
out
rocking
there
it.
not
So
rocking
that presents
what's
another
up.
question: should kids be street rapping? Like should,
No, man.
should adults
No.
be enabling these
No,
kids and
no,
empowering them to
No,
do this?
I want to give a shout out to Fat Joe. I'm gonna tell you a story. I was 13 and I took my first meeting as a rapper with Loud Records. Right, Steve Rifkin. My meeting was with Steve Rifkin. Right, so I sat in front of Steve Rifkin and I rapped. And I was rapping about selling drugs, busting my gun and selling crack because my neighborhood was rough. I was rapping about the stuff I was seeing. Right, I was 13, and Steve Rifkin was like, Fat Joe was there, Steve Rifkin was right here. And after I was done rapping, they both agreed that I was dope and I was talented. And then Steve Rifkin said, yo, you should sign him to Terror Squad. And Fat Joe said, are you crazy? This is insane what he's talking about. And the public would kill me. There's no way I could co-sign this. Like, let him get older and talk about this stuff. Like, if that, I get it. He's from the Bronx, Fayetteville, back and forth. This is what he sees. This is what he talks. But no way. I don't want nothing to do with that. He chose in that right there. He made the decision not to exploit what was going on, right? And I've always respected Fat Joe for that. I always thought that was dope. At the time, I was pissed
Right.
because I'm like, yo, Steve Rifkin just said, sign me. He's gonna give you the money. He's the guy with the money, right? And Fat Joe was like, no way, right? So when I look now, it's like we don't care. Like we'll just exploit it. Oh, if it's some numbers, let's get money. Let's go viral. Let's get paper. That is wrong.
Yeah, everything's
No
money
little
now.
Boy First of all, no little boy should be that. How old is he?
He got to be like 8, 9.
8, 9, rapping about busting his gun, selling drugs,
Fucking hoes.
Like, yo, come on, man. What hoes are you fucking?
Yeah, word.
Who the hoes?
Hold on. I'm disappointed in Fat Joe.
Damn.
Why are you disappointed in Fat Joe?
You could have easily been Lil Wayne. But instead, you didn't have any vision. Because Baby heard Lil Wayne rapping just like that and was like, hey, let me talk to your mama for a minute. Can I take him with me? Because he got the skills and he ain't going to do nothing but get older. So eventually he's going to rap like this. Let's turn him into who he is. So shout out to Birdman for having vision. And Fat Joe, you need to tighten up. Yeah, Weezy right here. He's ready to go. Give me some, Lil.
Facts.
Look. Real quick.
Terror Squad?
That's crazy.
Yo,
The irony, right?
Right.
Fat Joe, this could have been the Terror Squad Rain.
The Rainmakers.
The Rainmaker, yeah.
You had two Rainmaker joints.
Oh my
So,
God.
yo,
He trying to.
Joe,
Hey, listen, Fat Joe, we came here for a deal. We didn't come here to be feud with my dad. No.
So, yo,
gotta
on another recent topic, man. Yo, when the footage, when the word got out that Amber Rose fought Joseline Hernandez, the first thing Joseline did was go on a world tour saying how she waxed Amber Rose up. The footage dropped yesterday. I didn't see one punch thrown.
Somebody had a point earlier.
Me.
I did.
It's cheating.
No, it ain't.
It's cheating.
smart.
One person has hair, the other person is
Oh my God,
is a
it's
tall
baldy.
baldy.
You ain't got to grab hair, though.
No, but Amber is clearly grabbing hair.
Right.
Right, but I'm
So
saying...
I'm trying to reach. All you got on is a snap cap to the back. It's like, yo, once this come on,
I fuck with Amber.
Yo,
I got a Michael Jordan and shit.
It's a great move. The baldy.
That's
Great move.
That should tell you don't be fighting no girl with a baldy.
Right.
Shouldn't have been talking shit.
Shouldn't have been. There you go.
Yo,
Shouldn't
she
have
didn't
been.
take her glasses
You out
on.
here fighting,
She calmly got up and popped. I respected that.
Wild calm.
I respected
Super calm.
that.
She from Philly?
And
Yep.
half of
Talking about people from Philly, they have no problem putting the pain in. They want to fight. They want to pause.
I got. You gotta shave my shit off.
Hold on. Nah,
Hold on,
listen,
Amber,
Amber walked up quiet like, yo.
yeah.
Didn't say shit.
And her shit was accurate. She
Right.
was like, with her
And
head
she-
down and all that.
And she had half clown paint on the side of her face too. There was like a Halloween theme or whatever they had
Right.
going on. That's a bad way to get
So
beat.
is Joseline lose all credibility after this? 'Cause
No.
word around town was she washed
Did she have
everybody.
credibility?
Yeah, she whooped at plenty of bitches'
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
Joseline fight. She just
Yeah,
lost to Amber.
yeah, that's cool. She got
beat
the
Amber in the street
baldy.
fight.
So let me ask you this, PC. Speaking of fights, there was something popping off in battle rap Twitter where Dot had fought Bad Newz. The footage originally came out where you see Bad Newz punching Dot hitting the ground, getting back up. It looked like it was an action-packed fight, but the whole internet was clowning Dot. What happened after that?
Then Dot did an interview with Knowledge saying that they didn't drop the full footage. He said he has a clip of him knocking Bad Newz down that they edited out the footage only for it to later come out and show he did not knock Bad Newz down. Newz tried to swing, missed, tripped over Dot's foot. Dot tried to hurry up and run over there and finish him when he had the advantage. And then Newsman backed out the hammer like, nah, we not doing that. Only reason they saying he did that is because when News knocked Dot down, he didn't run over to finish him off. He said, yeah, get up, nigga, I do this. So when he slipped and fell, he was like, why? That his man felt like, nah, he let you get up, nah, let him get up. But everybody was saying that was corny for his man to back the ham out if they was getting a one-on.
So what's this thing about what Twerk was holding Dot on the ground? And like,
Dot was in
yelling
his duffel that day. Like that day he was drunk. Anybody who felt like he had any static with, he was just pressing niggas, guys. Whether he felt like he was gonna win, lose, whatever. So you gotta
What's the issue?
yeah.
What's the issue?
He said, so I'm not even about to get into that because that's some gang business. But
So let me ask y'all this, right? Oh, let me ask you, because you watch more battle rap than people are privy to, right?
Well, sure, you could say that.
Should they battle after this? Is this like the greatest promotion they're ever gonna get in their life?
No, I think no.
Why not?
'Cause I think it was just I think it was a moment. It was a viral moment. I think they should only battle if a league was trying to capitalize on it.
That's what I'm saying.
So if a league scheduled it, I'm not mad because it's like the no shit thing to do next.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I don't care to see them battle. Knowing them as battle, I just don't really care to see it. Like as far as a fan of the sport, me personally.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Dot and Bad Newz is actually a fair matchup.
Damn, word.
Like if someone booked it without the fight, I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
That's fire.
I want to see that.
That's a high.
So y'all want to see it?
I do.
What about you, MJ? You want to see that?
I rock with it.
So it's
Well, fuck y'all.
So it's not corny to fight and then settle it in the
Nah, not at all.
It's authentic.
No,
Like what you
fighting
got
is
going
cool.
on.
Fighting is always cool.
Because we
I
want
like
to see if
fighting.
a fight
I don't-
might possibly break out during the battle as well.
I don't think that should happen
Everybody watches battles prior to now
to see if a fight.
to see if a fight broke out. But then when a fight actually breaks, well, you ruining the culture.
Yeah,
They always want y'all to be like nearly about to throw blow. That's why
Right.
Tay-Rock has been reigning supreme for so long, because he's always almost about to fight, but he never actually fights. So it's like it makes his matches
Rocky
intense.
wanted to fight though.
I'm not saying he doesn't want to fight, but I'm saying the fact that he doesn't do it, it still makes it to where people feel like it's exciting to watch him.
So let me ask y'all this, right? So speaking of Twitter, I posted a clip the other day from our podcast where we were talking about Joe Budden's Mule Music 2.
Button.
Joe
Yes,
Budden. No, I mean Joe Budden apostrophe S. Joe Budden's
his-
showing
Joe
ownership.
Budden's
Joe
podcast.
Yeah, well, the
Yeah.
apostrophe would be after
Okay,
the S.
okay.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
that.
I didn't catch something like
real-
that.
I
you know what I'm
got
saying?
you.
Like
So
grammar.
basically, you're saying Mood Music 2 is arguably the greatest mixtape of all time. The whole world came out of the woodwork.
With
You know what
their
I'm saying?
own opinion.
I missed that.
Exactly. So I had like 200K views in less than 24 hours on, and Lord knows how many comments. You
They
know
were
what I'm saying?
agreeing.
They were arguing.
No.
Giving out
Oh,
their
everybody's on that.
I think half of the people agreed.
A lot of people,
And then the other half was like,
Yeah.
hell no, you're tripping. So my question to y'all, and we don't have to go person by person, just throw it in the pot, is what are some of the greatest mixtapes of all time? And is Mood Music 2, or Mood Music 3 for that matter,
Both of them are.
arguably number one, or is it definitely
Those
top
are-
10?
Music 2 was a good mixtape.
It
in
is.
my opinion. I thought it was really good. I thought it was the first time an artist showed that amount of vulnerability.
Yes.
And it was like emo rap almost,
Yes.
for the first time.
Yeah.
So it was unique.
Yeah.
It was very unique. To say it's the best,
Nah, I think the problem is impact. To
Right.
be honest, like, of course we fuck with mood music,
Right.
but there's also a reason why a number of people have never even heard it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like when we've had other conversations, and maybe I get super hung up on bars and pen, and other people emphasize different categories. It's kind of similar. It's like if you're comparing mood music to like a, you know, one of 50 Cent's classic
50
mixtapes,
Cent's
or Cushion OJ, or something Gucci did, or something Jeezy did, or
Right.
or Dedication 2, or it's not gonna hold
I'm
up.
glad you said dedication.
Dedication
Yeah.
1,
Two.
2, 3.
Right.
Dedication 2.
Sorry for the
Dedication 2.
Two specifically because it had Cannon on it, and I remember that being a very moment, and Getting Some Head I think is on there as well. That was a
Right.
very like specific moment in
Right, that
time
was
in
a great
2006
As
when that
Baby,
came
I
out.
want to add
And Carter,
50 Cent is the
bitches
future.
on
I
my
want to
stick.
add Trap or Die.
Trap or Die,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's on mine.
Chicken Talk, Gucci.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
We're
Coke
not
with.
going to.
I'm saying Coke with
Coke
French
with-
and
I
Mac.
knew it. I knew
Dirty
it.
Sprite.
Damn,
Like, where we at?
damn,
Yeah, I was about to. We were skipping.
damn.
No ceiling.
Diplomat.
Listen.
The first Diplomat tape.
I got you.
The first Diplomat tape.
No ceiling.
No ceiling.
Sorry for the wait.
Sorry for the wait.
No, sorry.
Overly
No,
dedicated.
no,
Kendrick.
shit was
No,
trash.
sorry
That's-
for the
that
wait.
was-
Overly dedicated was better than
It was
Section
bad.
80.
Yeah, that shit was.
No sorry for the wait.
No sorry for the wait.
No ceiling?
Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because No Ceilings and Dedication 2 are both better than Sorry for the Wait.
Okay, I'm
I
cool with
love Sorry for the Wait.
You
I
did?
love what
You was
I'm
just eager for Wayne.
No,
to drop.
he was-
That's
Isn't that like fucking
he-
I'm Single, Wayne?
That's the only bad song on there. It's the
And we're
only.
talking
That was the
about
biggest song on there.
mixtapes,
It was the
from
only
an
bad
artist,
one on
it's the
there.
Artist.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the T.I. joint?
The one with the
Ooh.
PSC.
No, what was the
Gangsta
one when he
Grill.
was holding the gun on the cover?
Well, you don't know
And
me.
it was in black and white.
Well, you don't know me when that was on.
How
there,
about-
it was a,
Yeah, that tape was
What,
crazy.
hey, what was the Meek joint that had
Dream
that had Tony Story on there and all that shit?
Dream Chasers.
Those-
Yeah.
Dream Chasers?
What about the flavor Flamers joints.
The Flamers joints.
But the Dream
Nah, but Dream Chaser is the one.
Yeah.
Dream Chaser is the one.
Tony Story.
Tony Story?
no.
Come
Middle of
on,
the summer.
bro. Come
Middle of
on.
the summer. I remember like
Tony Story was crazy, bro.
That summer.
Y'all was talking about that overly dedicated Kendrick Lamar is there, and
Fire.
the game when he was dissing G on the
Oh,
G
you
Unite mixtape.
Yeah.
He was.
Yo,
It's so many.
I'm also not mad at like Owl Pharaoh or Days Before Rodeo by Travis Scott before he pop.
Speaking of Texas,
Goes Way.
I'm not mad at Chameleonaire.
Soul Tape.
Chameleonaire Mixtape Messiah.
Mixtape Messiah was what got Chameleonaire
It was the
rocking.
first. It was like the
I'm not
first
gonna
double
lie.
that Mixtape Messiah.
Mixtape Messiah got
Rick
Chameleonaire
Ross
rocking.
I-95 going up.
Listen,
Crazy.
and hold on, Dom Kennedy,
Yellow album.
I'm not gonna
Did we say
lie.
Christian OJ?
I did, but y'all haven't, and I'm fucking upset about it.
Nah, he did.
In
We
my
didn't have to mention
How Fly also with him and Currency.
Oh, Currency Verde Terrace.
No, Currency
Currency
Covert
got
Coup.
8 of them
Covert Coup with Alchemist
That's the one.
is fucking
That's the one.
insane.
That's the one.
Crazy.
That's the one.
Currency-
All those Max B tapes was crazy too.
all of them.
Oh.
French mac and cheese.
Mac
I'm
and
not
cheese
gonna
is crazy.
front. What else? Back like cooked crack.
Hey, yo,
Oh, time out.
Go ahead.
the Drought 3?
That Carter collection was insane.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
The S. Carter collection
Hold
was
on.
insane.
And I'm gonna be the one to do this.
Okay.
Does So Far Gone count?
Yes, it
does,
counts.
it does.
Okay.
For sure.
Because y'all was about to piss me the fuck off just now.
It counts.
That's top 5.
It count.
And yo, I'm gonna say one more joint. Sci-Hi, the Black History Project.
Oh my God! Hold on, let's talk.
I don't know it.
Saha the Black
I don't know
History
it.
Project.
I said I would
Hold
say
on.
one more.
Hold on. Saha, dog.
Yeah, yeah.
Saha Royal Flush, Royal Flush 1
No, I just had to
and
speak.
2, and the Black History and the Ivy League. Everything. Saha's mixtapes are better than his album. Saha,
sure.
I got that.
yeah.
I'm about to do something for the ladies too.
What you talking about?
What about Nicki Minaj?
No.
Beam me up, Scotty.
No.
Beam me up, Scotty. For the ladies.
You're bugging out. You're bugging out. That's going in there.
Bruh.
Itty bitty piggy?
Yep, that's
Bro,
going in there.
no, listen.
No.
Hold on. Hey, I'm gonna say this. No, I'm gonna say this.
The hottest song on that was Higher Than a Kite.
I'm gonna say this.
I'm jacking.
I'm gonna say this. If you was outside and you was dating and you was active with women at the time, every girl's car you got into
I don't care.
was
I'm not
playing
a
that
girl.
tape.
Women in my car.
I'm just saying.
Nah. So let me say this, because you brought up Nicki Minaj, and you also brought up So Far Gone, which is, in my opinion, a top 3 to 5 mixtape of all time.
Right. It's a good take.
Incredible piece of music. Bro, can Drake make a comeback? He just came back with Lil Yachty. No, time out.
I got it.
I
got it.
Be careful.
I got it.
Drake
I got
just
it.
dropped with Lil Yachty.
I got it.
I heard a couple people saying Drake's back, and I heard a couple people groaning and moaning. Pause.
Okay, so here's the thing. One, we do this thing, all of us, right? Myself included. The groaning and moaning is because when we see someone like take a L, especially a big enough one,
Okay.
we almost kind of want them to stay down and stay away for a while.
Yes.
We're like, we're not really ready. We're like, bro, you just got your ass beat.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Come outside
so,
right now. No,
so,
come outside talking tough.
So, but I will say this
See,
though.
look, they picking up Drake.
You know what I mean? Right. So I will say this though.
He is.
I will say this though.
He's in his bag.
I heard a snippet of the record. I haven't heard the record. I heard a snippet of the record on Kai Cenat's stream, and he was riding though. It did sound like right when I was playing, I was cooking in the kitchen. I was making some steak and eggs this morning when I heard the little clip, and like me and my boy that was in the house with me, right when it came on, we was both kind of like. But so I just think, and I also think what Drake needs is, it's not a moment that he needs. It's not gonna be a Yachty feature. It's not gonna be, and I think that's also what's pissing people off. Is they don't want it to be this cute little cover of a song he does, or this little remix of something, or a Yachty feature. They want him to take some time, restart the engines, and bro, go lock in with 40. Give us what you gave us that we always loved. Take your ass back to Toronto. Stop linking up with all these young motherfuckers and trying to do, not like that, but that's crazy how it goes perfectly along with not like us. But no, I mean, but no, all jokes aside,
Say Sonya Massey's name.
I don't.
That's it.
I don't.
People might take it the wrong
No,
way.
I don't, because I want him to be who he is.
Yeah, because that's not who he is.
It's not who he is.
I want you to be a part of the culture that you say.
Nah.
I think that's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's why people don't like him. It's because they always wanted him to be something he's not. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm done.
I'm telling you,
Reinvent the wheel.
I got him as done.
I'm cool.
I don't see it coming back because
This
wildin'.
put a permanent dent on his career. How big is the dent? I don't know.
Listen,
I don't care about
Bro, it's still so fresh, bro. This shit happened
I'm
2
not
months
trying
ago.
to make the dent bigger.
Listen, all I'm saying.
I'm not trying to. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
At this point, this is hip hop culture, and if you're going to exploit hip hop culture,
You got to be down with it.
Because nobody said you couldn't rap. Nobody said you wasn't dope. Nobody said you couldn't make hits. Nobody said you wasn't talented. God said you're not like us.
So
That's what he said.
But it's like this though. It's
Are
like,
you?
But
Or you not?
But it's what it is. Like he's been outed as a thief. Okay, for the analogy purposes, he's been in the store and he's been stealing. You want him to come back in the store and spend real money with the community since he's been stealing. We still looking at it like, yeah, you just waiting to steal. Get up out of here.
I don't think he's been outed as a thief.
Never, like the same.
That's strictly the Kendrick angle. Right.
Listen, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
What I'm saying.
This shit is disgusting.
This is the same.
It's a nasty take.
This is the same thing that happened with Ja Rule. Never
not.
again. Like
Ja was hip hop though.
yeah, he was, but
He
Ja
loves related.
No, I'm telling
Ja,
you.
stop doing Ja like
What
Ja
I'm
was
telling you,
hip-hop.
because what I'm telling you is, once the world falls in love with 50 Cent, they fall out of love with Ja Rule.
Right.
Once the world fell in love with Kendrick Lamar, we fell out of love with Drake to a certain extent. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Only in love with not like.
I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time for where you're taking this conversation, to be honest
I
with you.
think Drake is extremely talented, and I don't think his problem is going to be making music. I think it's going to be people to be able to look at him.
That's the same thing
And,
with
like,
Ja Rule.
not
He's
take you as a
still
joke.
good. He's still good. You just don't want to hear it.
But here's the difference, though. 50 made people take Ja as a joke. I don't think people take Drake as a joke. This is what I think.
Okay.
I just think he got knocked the fuck out. And I think people are they're reveling in that moment right now. The moment's gonna.
Okay, so
exactly.
Knocked out on camera is bad.
It is bad, but it's just fresh.
But let me say this. You're right.
He'll be
I don't
alright.
think they look at Drake as
He'll be
a
alright.
joke. I think they look at Drake as a vulture. And so he's looked at as that now.
Which is cat.
He's looked at as
I
a
believe
vulture.
that.
So it's like anything.
We're talking about a black artist, guys.
Okay.
There's no.
Partially black.
No,
artist.
we're not doing this no more. Because Obama was black, was he not?
Obama?
Y'all was mother.
From Chicago.
It don't
It's
matter.
how you were
It don't
raised.
matter.
It's how you're raised.
No.
Like J. Cole.
does matter.
J. Cole
Bro.
never gets this stigma, and he's also half white.
None of y'all, and I'm
He
saying
never
y'all.
gets the stigma.
I'm going to skip this
shit.
conversation.
Yeah, you.
I'm not.
You from the Ville.
What's next?
No, let me go. Let me go, because y'all gonna go if I go. If I go, it's gonna be lit.
End it off, oh.
And I'm saying y'all.
Okay.
Y'all. You guys? You say you guys?
I'm saying y'all.
You saying you guys?
No, because I'm saying y'all, and that mean whatever it mean. Y'all didn't say a fucking thing ever. MJ, you didn't say shit about Drake and, oh, is he black? Is he mixed? When So Far Gone came out, or when Thank Me Later came out, or when Take Care.
He'll tell you, I never listen to Drake.
That's fine, but
I was thinking,
no. You missing my point. I'm not
respecting what he was doing.
I'm not talking about you being a fan of his music.
Yeah.
I'm talking about since he came out in 2009.
I knew he was acting.
I'm saying
he was acting.
Drake's the colorism attached to Drake was never a thing.
It's the acting.
No,
that I don't like.
Bro.
Hold on.
This
This is gonna be the infinite Drake argument. Can we just agree? Drake got knocked out.
I said that.
Yeah.
Right now he's waking up, and
He's trying to figure it out.
And what he does with his life from this moment on is under a super
Yes.
big microscope.
For now, I feel that.
Yes.
But he might be the ant under the microscope, but the sun rays reflected on him till his back starts
Big
smoking
shot.
up and he
Look,
disintegrates.
man,
I don't think he
skip on
an
that.
ant.
Big shout out to the troops that the Pyrus have in LA right now. How about that?
I like that.
Big-
That was a great byproduct of this rap beef.
Yeah.
But
I want
This
you to
is
say
what
something.
I'm saying. Like, I don't want to get too deep into this, but I just want to do that, right?
Okay.
Let's magna. Can we put some
Yeah.
a highlight on that because that's been going on for a couple weeks now, right? So big shout out to
Pop.
big shout out to the
I love Pop. You know I love Tupac.
I'm just saying,
It's
big
Tupac.
shout out to the troops that the Pirus got for however long it lasts. I'm glad you brothers are out there able to move around and be peaceful around each other. And big shouts to Kendrick for setting the stage for that to happen.
So the very last thing that we're gonna get into on this episode of the pod is something we're gonna start ending our pod with every week. Salute to MJ for the great idea months ago.
Okay.
Yep.
As y'all seem to love our trivia section. So we're gonna bring it back, but this time everybody gets one
I'm
question.
starting it off because I
Oh,
ain't one.
you just grabbed the coin out the air.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I said, survey says.
I have a 2-part question.
Okay.
First part is who said you think I'm spelling Iverson when a B fall done?
Cause you'll be on IV in the ER, son.
Let one of them answer.
Make the flat tire.
It's a great line. Hold on.
B fall done
IV.
in the ER, son.
I remember this line.
That line has a time frame, so has to be in between the years 96, 97 to about 2003. It's an East Coast artist.
Yes.
It's not Cassidy. He wouldn't do that.
Why would he do that?
His would be a little bit more simple, but it wouldn't be that. That's kind of.
Want me to give y'all a hint?
Great point.
Yes, I need a hint.
Do you know this?
No.
I
Okay.
know the line. Like
Okay,
I know the line.
Another joint for him.
ER.
You gonna know
And I remember reacting to this line. And
Hold
I
on.
think who it was.
Hold on. Let me take a guess.
Go ahead.
One guess.
Guess. I didn't hear him say this, but if I had to guess his style that would say that, it would be J Hood.
You'll be in.
I ain't mad at the
this was
guess.
in a battle.
Yeah.
This was in a battle.
It was in a battle.
Yeah.
It's a battle rapper.
Yes, that was in a battle. That
Oh,
line was
okay.
in a battle.
That changes
I know
everything.
that.
It was said in a
I'm
battle,
thinking
but it
about
was
a rapper.
also
Yeah.
said in the famous freestyle.
Okay, so a battle rapper said this.
All right, listen, check this out. Hey, yo, beat.
I know said it.
Who?
I'm gonna take a guess. I don't know who said it. I'm gonna say Poster Boy. All right.
Great.
I don't.
Hey, yo, beat in the cavalry bugging. I put more niggas underground than Harriet Tubman. I exposed bitches like Janet Jackson and Justin. Throw a party in his girl mouth. We all actually coming. Get it? We all can hit it. Slice it off in minutes and take babies like a lips in an abortion clinic.
Damn, I'm hearing the delivery
You
too.
done beat her?
Who?
Cardi, yeah, eat her. Then propose to
Can I
the
get a
slut.
time
Say
frame?
it's cheaper
All
to
right.
keep
Can I get a
it.
time frame?
I got
late night.
answer.
Come on, man.
40
cows.
Okay.
Come on, man.
I was close.
That line is hard.
Secondly, who 10 to 15 years later reinvented it and said it again?
in the freestyle. Now this is a rap.
No, in the battle.
In
was
a
what?
battle.
It's a battle.
This man had a 2-part SAT question on.
Did
They
Hold up.
stole it or they redid it?
Can you say how they said it?
Speaking of beef, I'm thinking IV and ER son missing.
Rum Nitty.
No.
No.
Speaking of
Nitty
beef,
don't
I'm
rap like
thinking
that.
IV and ER son missing.
Look at his delivery.
hold on. I like that. I like that. I like that giveaway. Is that
I don't got it. I don't got it.
Damn, MJ.
It's not Lux.
You looking
I like-
crazy out here.
Is that Goods?
He's on his phone. I'm gonna reveal it.
Go ahead.
Surf. He said it against Geechee.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that.
But I knew the
head movement
I'm
is
like,
him.
this is some Harlem shit. I went with Poster.
All right, go ahead. Who?
All right.
No. We saving you for a second. Go ahead, Rain.
What artist got a chance to work with Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z, and 50 Cent?
I have a. Can you give me a hint? I have a question for you.
Really work with them?
Did he
or-
also
Actually
Nas?
work with them.
They're on record
They're on records together
Oh, it's the artist?
while they were alive.
Yo, did he also work
separately,
with
or
Nas?
is it one record?
Separately.
Hold
They
on,
got a
hold on.
chance to
Give me the
Hold on, this
list
is an
again.
important question. Did he also work with Nas?
No.
Give me the list.
Is it a group or just
It is one artist.
Give me the list again.
He worked with Biggie,
Okay.
Jay-Z, Tupac, and 50 Cent.
All right, is he friends?
I got it. Too Short.
Too short.
Yes, sir. Don't play with me. I am a hip hop historian. Don't you ever in your life play with me.
I'm not gonna lie, that was fire.
That was a good one.
Absolute Short Dog. All
Can you
day.
name the records?
It was all good about a week ago.
Jay-Z.
Tupac. Is it? You Got to Get Yours. I've listened to the song
It was
before.
crazy. I can't remember the name.
I
of
can't remember the name. I forgot but something. It's a bass sounding song. It's early pop.
It's early pop.
It's early pop. 50 Cent and Too Short. Ooh, I don't even. No, the P.I.M.P. No, that was Snoop on the remix.
Oh, so the song with Too Short and Tupac, just for the record, so we can have it. It is called "We Do This."
We Do This. It's early. That's early.
It's early.
pop.
It also features MC Breed.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Biggie.
Biggie.
I forgot what the Biggie was, but I knew they did.
The world is filled.
The world is filled.
The world is filled with pimps and
Okay.
That's,
And then what's the
that's
50
an
Cent?
excellent hook.
And I knew this, and I didn't know this.
Oh, was it on the
Life's too short to not fuck on the first date. That was 50 and
I
Too
don't know
Short.
if I heard that joint.
Fire. First date. It's called First Date.
All right. Yeah.
You want to go next?
Okay, I'll go.
All right.
But that was a good one.
All right. The record Swagger Like Us. Whose album was that originally supposed to appear on, and why didn't it?
Swagger Like Us
No.
ended up on
It was on T.I.'s album.
T.S. Paper Trail. It was number 12.
what year was this?
This
This is
12?
7.
no, fuck no, not
It's like-
2012. 08, I think.
08. So it was supposed to originally be on,
Go crazy, Rain.
I want to say Jay-Z's album.
That's what I wanted to say.
It was on,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it had to do with
It was supposed to be on Blueprint
It was
3.
supposed to be on a Blueprint 3, and it had to do, I want to say, a sample clearance with MIA.
Not a sample clearance. Anybody else?
It was.
Was some
It's a more not really controversy. It was just more like an opinion of Hove's, kind of more so than like controversy or something technical like a sample.
I know this. I know
Okay,
the-
what? There was a big single, right? Or I'll say a single that Hove released around that time that was kind of controversial for the music that was starting to get made around that time.
Auto tune.
Yes.
And somebody used auto tune.
Wayne and Ye
And Ye
used heavy auto tune.
That's what it was.
So he didn't want it on Blueprint 3.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
I got half a point.
Okay.
Yeah, facts.
I got half
Right.
a point.
Who's going? I'm gonna let y'all pick. You want MJ or me to go next?
You said you're saving it for last.
Okay.
I know you ain't gonna get mine.
Go.
I know you ain't gonna get mine.
Okay, I'm gonna
Damn.
ask you specifically, so go ahead.
Oh, you gonna ask me specifically?
Yeah.
Fine, I'm gonna ask you specifically.
Okay, what's
This
up?
is gonna be
Now,
terrible.
one in.
This is a terrible. Listen, all right, I'm gonna do this.
Y'all gonna head up?
Both of us, this is Who Wants to Be a Rap Millionaire.
Okay.
Both of us get to phone one friend
Rain's my friend.
Damn.
Okay, let's go.
that owes my friend.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm sorry. All right, you ready?
Okay.
All right, you ready? Yo, let's get that.
I'm with you.
Let's go.
If I fuck this up,
Let's get this.
Okay.
sorry.
You ready?
Let's go.
You picked the right friend too.
Okay, of course.
Too, right? Before he rose to prominence under the alias MF Doom
Oh, God.
and donned the metal mask
What I
on
tell
his
you,
face, the rapper whose real name is Daniel Dumile came out in 1988 as a part of a rap group. One, tell me what the name of that rap group was, and two, tell me why the group broke up.
Oh my God.
Let me phone my friend.
Bow.
Okay.
Bow.
Friend.
Okay. So Doom's name before it was MF Doom, I want to say was Zen Love X or something.
I'm gonna give it to you with Zev Love X.
Zev Love X.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Zev-
That's not what I asked though.
That's
I said,
okay.
what was the name of the group?
Let him
of
cook.
the group.
It's an acronym.
There you go.
It starts with a D.
You want me to tell him?
No.
No.
Like,
It doesn't start with a D.
no.
KMD.
Yep.
And the reason the group
Come on,
the
Rain.
reason the group broke up was because his brother passed.
Oh,
What's up?
you got it.
What you want to do?
He got it. He no
I'll have to
longer-
give you that.
He got a hint.
I know it.
He got two lifelines though. He got two lifelines.
Shout out to
He had the audience and he had them.
DMP, that was not his group,
well, then guess
but it
what?
was KMD, and his brother passed, I want to say, in a car accident.
MJ, that was the fastest phone a friend in the history.
Hey,
Hey, he heard Doom and was like,
He said Doom. He said,
Hold on,
Rappers
Put
with
out-
masks
before we
on.
go too
Yeah.
far, go too fast, rest in peace to both of them.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, facts.
And, you know, if you haven't got a chance to listen to KMD and MF Doom's discography, please check it out.
Facts.
Both was incredible. Yeah, so, rest in
Okay.
peace to those brothers. Hip
All
hop.
right.
Okay.
Stump these two real
And
quick.
I'm finna
He
go.
finna do some off the
No,
wall
I'm finna
shit.
go with something you should know. Like, see, that's something that people should know. This is something everyone should know.
Nah,
Okay.
people should know that.
That was
they
no-
care about hip hop.
That was very difficult.
That was
The
different.
degree of
I'm like, I
difficulty is
know.
up there.
And you have like KM on your hat.
Oh,
Yeah.
shout out to Shane, man.
Yeah, shout
All right.
out.
All right, so here's a question. And I'm going to tell you. His real name is Bernard Freeman. Bernard Freeman once said, she's 5'7", 139 pounds, 36, 24, 38, pretty fine brown, a bad little broad. I ain't seen her in a minute. He goes on to say, when's the last time he saw her? Tell me, when is the last time he saw this female?
You know what's crazy? I heard this
know
the
this,
other
right?
day. I heard this.
Yo.
I heard this the other day.
Bernard
Because I
Freeman is the
remember.
rapper.
No, because I remember I heard the measurements.
Yeah. She's
I heard the measurements and I was like,
5'7",
I was trying to
139 pounds.
Damn, I just heard this.
24, 38. Pretty fine brown. A bad little broad. I ain't seen her in a minute.
But you're not rapping it with this exact
No,
same
don't.
cadence
It
on
don't.
purpose.
It don't.
That's what's messing me up.
Facts.
You heard it.
Yo, I literally just heard this like 2 days ago.
Know this. You should know this.
Oh my, you do it. We all know it.
If you go to the club and they play this, they know every word. But you two somehow don't know.
Well, when you
words.
fucking
Hold on,
say
hold on,
it like
rap it and
Dan
do this.
Rather and not like
Yeah, I
MJ,
know.
it's like,
I'm trying not to tell. I'm trying to.
yeah, you cheated.
Go ahead, rap it.
No,
I like this way you rap.
I'm gonna let
I
you.
want to hear your guesses.
Hold on. First of all, I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
We lost,
He didn't.
and
I think I can
love
pull a rabbit out of hat.
I guarantee you, I could tell them the title of the song and they still won't get it.
They would tell him.
Give me that pussy.
Yeah, that's the name of the song.
okay. Oh, that
yeah.
no, that helps.
Oh,
Girl, you
now
don't
I'm hearing
want it
the
just
cadence.
as bad as you don't want it,
Right.
because I want it just as bad as you do.
That's his real-
Wop,
that's his
wop,
real
get
name?
loose.
that's the name of the song.
That's his real name?
Don't say don't give him nothing else.
So yeah.
I
So
shouldn't
it's
have
Webby.
said that lyric.
It's
Got
Webby.
nothing.
Lil
You
Webby.
still have nothing.
Yeah, it's
Lil Webby.
Webby.
And what was the question again? Repeat the question.
When is the last time he saw her? He
I can't
specifically
believe, yo, you
says
said
when's
it's
the
the
last time he
opposite of
saw
how
her.
Lil Webby was
He
saying.
says a specific time when the last time he saw her and what he's trying to
I got
do.
one better for you. You have the artist wrong.
You do have the artist wrong. I didn't want to tell you that till you got it all the way wrong.
Who else was on that song? I cannot remember.
Yeah,
no.
I wanted you to get it all the way wrong.
Was it the nigga who said,
So we're done.
Yeah.
You're finished. Yeah, we're
Hold
gonna
on.
put two X's on the screen.
Fox wasn't on that song.
No, sir.
Y'all finished.
X again.
Finished. Y'all, where y'all from?
Girl, give me this.
Yeah,
is
they
gonna
from
look
up
terrible.
top.
I'm so glad I'm the one who edits this.
Oh no.
Oh, you gonna edit this one?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hold on. Gimme that. It's not a Webby song.
Yeah.
It's his song, but it's the featured artist, and it's probably on the remix.
Oh,
Nope. It's the original.
Come on now. See.
hold on.
It is the original.
Does Webby say the line or not?
Like you had to Google whether it was the
you already
original.
got it.
No.
Wrong.
What do you mean?
No, he knows what
Who
it
else
is.
was on that song?
This is sad. This is sad. This is sad.
Bun B.
Took you all night
B.
and you had to go wrong first.
Away
Yeah,
you don't know
it's
the last
Bun
time
B.
you seen it.
And when is the last time you saw her is the question. What? This is sad.
We walking out on
It's not sad.
This is because this is a
Say the lyric.
this
Say the
is-
lyric one more time.
Man, say it exactly how you said it. They don't got it.
She 5'7", 139 pounds,
Yeah.
36, 24, 38, pretty fine brown, bad LeBron. I ain't seen her in a minute since. Go ahead, reveal it. She 5'7", 139 pounds, 36, 24, 38, pretty fine brown, bad LeBron. I ain't seen her in a minute since the All-Star game, and I'm still trying to hit it. Come on now, but don't quote me.
Damn.
I hate this nigga.
So much.